gasoline engine, but the bottom line is that this car drives around 50 miles on electric power. Right now the engine is only barely can hear it, as you can see, and then after 50 miles the gasoline engine kicks in just for 15 minutes. It charges up the battery again, and then it continues on driving just on battery. So you can imagine you get around 80 miles per gallon, and it's fantastic. You can drive 400 miles straight without fueling up. So this is exactly where the future is, and we just want to wish the company good luck in producing as many of those as possible. And this is exactly what I've said before, that the Hummer is not what is wrong with the vehicle. It is the engine, it's the technology. So what we have to change is not the cars and the size of the car, but what we have to change is the technology. And they have been very innovative with the technology, and we of course are passing laws here in California to make sure that we inspire the car manufacturers to go in that direction. Yesterday I did, for instance, an event down in Santa Monica where we had a whole bunch of hydrogen cars driving all the way up the coast, and to prove that we have enough hydrogen fueling stations. So we are trying to reach out into all kinds of things, and California is the place where those car manufacturers are, unloading and rolling out to the customers those cars. So this is of course a whole different ballgame, like I said, because when you talk about the H1 that drives probably anywhere between 12 and 15 miles per gallon, and this, as I said, drives, you fill this up, you can drive 400 miles. I mean, this is really a whole different, I think, category, and this is why we want to celebrate that. And I want to just say that we in California, I think we are way ahead of the rest of the world when it comes to really putting the spotlight on those kind of cars, because we want to let the world know California is such an important state that we can really drive this and really inspire other states and other countries to do exactly the same thing.
Governor, you have the old image of the gas-guzzling Hummer, but you yourself have been credited with almost single-handedly introducing that car to the consumer market. Knowing what you now know about climate change, is there anything you regret about that?
No, I think that the important thing is that, as I always said, I love SUVs, and I think they're terrific for the family, they're terrific to keep the kids safe, but we've got to change the technology to make an SUV not a gas-guzzling car, but to make it run efficient. And I think that here's the technology where you have a combination of electric engine and a gasoline engine. The gasoline engine only kicks in when the battery is down after 50 miles. Then it kicks in for 50 minutes, charges it up, the battery by 80% or so it charges up, and then you can continue driving another 50 miles. So this is really terrific. And like yesterday, hydrogen, where what comes out of the tailpipe is clean water that you can drink, rather than pollution. So that's where we need to go. So we need to take those cars, and as we learn more about global warming and about the danger of greenhouse gases, the more we have to deal with those kind of things. And so I think that we change. What we celebrated in 1992, the day we don't want to celebrate that anymore. It's like we once celebrated oil wells and all of those things. The day we want to go and celebrate solar, we want to celebrate, geothermal, we want to celebrate windmills and those kind of natural things and renewable energy. So that's the difference.
Is it a soccer mom with working cars?
Oh yes, I mean, I think that you will see, the kind of cars that you see on the road are not, less expensive than this. There's many SUVs that are more expensive than this. This is, I think, around 56,000, if I'm not mistaken.
Be in that range.
Yeah,
Go down after volume picks up.
Exactly. So the thing is, again, with all of those alternative fuel vehicles, because it's so new, I think they will reduce in costs as soon as you produce more of them. And we have now a few thousand of these vehicles on the road here in California. I think by the year 2016 or 2017, we will have thousands and thousands of those type of vehicles on the road, and then the costs will come down. Just pretty much like the cell phones. First, it was like, I remember 20 years ago, it cost me $1,600 to buy a cell phone, one of those big trunks. Now they're little things, and they can do everything, and they are, I just bought for my daughter one a year or so ago. It was less than $100. I mean, that's how things change. The same thing will happen.